All right, what's good, everybody? All right, I just gotta fix something real quick. I just realized when I popped on.
Building your online business?
All right, what's good, everybody? All right, where is this camera at? All right, so we are doing all signs for you and your person, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. All right, what's good? Hey, Zeni, or Zenia, Megan, FT McCrez, what's good? Beatrice, Azuki, Ms. Gray. All right, so we are doing all signs for you and your person. See what's going on. Hey, Kate, Carmen. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries and their person? Two more. What do we have for Aries and their person? Three shuffles. Let's get Mary. Sorry, I do have a piece of gum in my mouth, by the way. I don't want to be rude. I usually never chew gum. It just does help. I have some reflux tonight for some reason. I ate like shit yesterday, probably why. So it helps. Anyways, Aries, your overall energy is the World in reverse with the Justice in reverse right under that. Okay. The Devil, Six of Swords in reversed. All right, so Aries, I do feel like you're having a hard time letting something go. It could be stemming from control issues, to be quite honest with you, because I don't really feel like you're being honest with yourself or even honest with this person when it comes to, you know, whether the situation is even sustainable or whether it's realistic. Okay, because again, I don't really feel like you're being honest about something here. You could have a little bit of a guilty conscience about something too, but I feel like you're in a space of feeling unfinished business with someone, having a hard time distancing yourself, but it's coming from, you know, I hate to use the word ego too much, but I feel like it's coming from ego, if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, a lot of you guys feel like someone made a bad judgment call on you, or someone, you know, judged you a little bit too quickly, or made false accusations, or kind of, you know, put the blame on you potentially. And I feel like it's driving you crazy. Okay, a lot of you guys are having a hard time with someone that has walked away, and I feel like you're having a hard time, you know, having willpower in this situation. Okay, and you may feel like someone detached from you, or let this go, potentially because of something you did, and you may feel like it's almost like you're not really being honest with yourself when it comes to whether this person is even good for you. It's almost like you're wrapped up into the, you know, hype of something, or into a frustration that you have. It's like there's a lot of resistance happening for you here because you're attaching yourself to, you know, this need to prove someone wrong, or this need for control, or something of that nature. And I feel like you are feeling unfinished business, but you're not really addressing the situation. You're more so in a little bit of a sabotaging energy. I mean, why is that? Well, some of you guys are trying to rekindle it with someone that doesn't even respect you, for one, okay, or doesn't really, you know, see eye to eye with you in a lot of things, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are in a space where you're fearing change, or you're returning to a past situation out of fear, out of, you know, control, or out of whatever it may be. Because I do feel like you're going to return to something here, Aries, but, you know, you may not really be being honest with yourself when it comes to, does this person truly love me? Do they truly respect me? Do they deserve whatever it is that you're doing? And I feel like, you know, you're kind of honed in on something that, you know, may not really be the best situation for you. Let's just put it that way. Okay. And I feel like you're, you know, for those of you where it wasn't that deep or a past relationship, this is just having a hard time dealing with missing an opportunity, not really seeing it from all sides, not really seeing it from all perspectives in order to realize like maybe this person isn't even good for you. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. Because I do feel like there's going to be an attempt to initiate something, but it's like, does this person truly deserve the amount of effort that you're putting in? Okay, whoever you're dealing with, Aries, clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Whoever's over here, Aries, this is someone that's on some type of, you know, how do you say? This is someone that's being, you know, persistently cautious in the situation. They may not be really doing a whole lot of anything when it comes to you. I do feel like this person has hope with you, but right now this person isn't really budging when it comes to whatever it is that you want with them because they feel like the opportunity is not stable. They may feel like you're being a little bit immature, if I'm going to be honest with you, or they may feel like there's some type of immature communication that may have this person feeling like there's no point to even try. Okay, just clarify that Five of Pentacles in reversed, Queen of Swords in reversed. Because this is someone that even when you try to make it work with them, they're not really receptive to it, okay? They may be a little bit of a know-it-all, or there's someone that already has a judgment on you potentially. This is someone that feels like, you know, this is someone that's being very stubborn and cautious and persistent when it comes to their current journey. And there is some level of peace that this person has with wherever it is that they're at. And I feel like they've kind of given up on the situation because they feel like they know everything there is to know. And I feel like that may be driving you crazy because you may be looking at it like you don't know everything there is to know, or you're not seeing something clearly, or whatever it may be. And I feel like this is one of those situations where you may just need to accept your losses before this person has way too much control over you, and before they're able to navigate your actions easier than you'd like to admit. Because yeah, I feel like this person is, you know, stubbornly holding back because they feel like this is just an unstable opportunity, or they feel like, you know, if it's a new thing, they may feel like you're just trying to seduce them into something that really, you know, has no long-term potential. Or they may feel like you have commitment issues for some of you. And I feel like this person has some level of peace within them, you know, with wherever it is that they're at. And I don't really see this person budging. And it may, you know, even if you're in a relationship with this person, they're not really taking you seriously. Okay? They're not taking you seriously. So if you are in a relationship with this person, I do feel like they have hope that the two of you can make things right, but they're still in an energy where they're not willing to listen to you. They're not willing to listen to your advice. They're not willing to listen to your truth. They hear what you say and they filter it through their narrative on the situation, and it's not very productive, okay? And it's like, is this really the best thing for you? Is the best way I can explain it. Because, yeah, if it's a relationship, I feel like this person is willing to, you know, attempt a reconciliation, but they're still in a space of putting a lot of shit on you that maybe you don't deserve, or they're in a space of not really being willing to talk things out, okay? Or they, again, they hear what you say, but they're filtering it through their narrative of their view on you and your motives, okay? And if it's someone you're not with, I feel like this person is just going to be, you know, blocking communication, or they're not really receptive to some type of turnaround here because of something that made this person feel like the situation is not stable. And they feel like you're trying to seduce them into something that's just not realistic. Okay, so I would be careful with, you know, how much energy you give into this. If this is a relationship, you know, you may just need to focus on yourself and, you know, let time heal if it's something you really want. Because, yeah, I do feel like you're going to attempt to get something going here, but is it really good for you? Okay. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, and we have Capricorn. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Taurus, what's good one? Two more. What do we have for Taurus and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Taurus, is the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Cups in reverse right under that. Eight of Cups in reverse, High Priestess. Okay. Page of Swords. I do see you guys communicating with someone. There's some type of desire for a reconciliation, potentially. You may be observing your person, Taurus, and you may be recognizing your person's going through something. Yeah, because I feel like you're in a place, Taurus, where you're trying to get more information. There's definitely this level of curiosity of trying to understand the situation better. From your point of view, you're looking at this person as someone that may be going through something. Okay, if this was someone that has emotionally been invested at one point in time and now they may have become very closed off, you may have, you know, your senses going as to why. You may see this as someone that is in a little bit of an emotional space. You may feel like this person is being taken advantage of too, I want to say, or you may feel like they're in a place where they're undervalued. I don't know, maybe you work with this person or you desire to work with this person because you're looking at them like, listen, you're undervalued where you're at. Come on my side of the world and let's make shit happen. I don't know, whatever it is. It's like you're in a place of, thank you, Juan. I appreciate that, man. You're in a place of wanting to communicate and be very honest with the person you're dealing with, because there is some sense of desire here for a reconciliation, or, you know, to get a little bit more vulnerability from them if it's a new thing. But you are aware of some type of toxic pattern that your person is going through. Okay? Just clarify this Knight of Swords. The Death in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. You feel like, first of all, Taurus, some of you feel like you're dealing with someone that's being manipulated by someone else. I just got to be honest with you. Or you may feel like someone else is, you know, coming in between the two of you in a negative way and in a manipulative way. Okay? Because I feel like you're having a hard time giving this any authentic support or emotion because of your person's behavior or their in and out type of energy. And I feel like you're desiring to, you know, get more information or communicate because, you know, I feel like you're oppressed with, for those of you that had this person somewhat available to you, or if they were emotionally invested, I feel like wondering what the hell happened is driving you crazy. or wondering why they're so closed off all of a sudden. And I feel like you desire to get more information or communicate from a place of wanting to understand, because you feel like your person is either going through, maybe they're going through addictions, or there's some type of toxic pattern here. You may feel like this person is in sabotage mode as well. And I feel like it's, frustrating you, but I feel like you're coming from a place of just wanting to understand what's going on, because you don't want this to end, or you don't want to lose this person, but you also feel like this person is wrapped up into a lot of, personal bullshit, or you feel like there's some influences on this person from people that may not necessarily have their best interest. Okay? So I don't really see you giving this person a whole lot of emotion or vulnerability. I feel like you're going to try to understand or communicate from a place of wanting to get more information on where this person is at. Okay? Whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, clarify the Justice card. This is someone that may feel like they're paying, consequences in their life at the moment. Okay, they're definitely in a space of making head over heart decisions, trying to be fair for everybody involved. When it comes to you, if there's a history, Taurus, this is someone that fears investing any energy into it, because for one, they already may feel like they wasted an opportunity, or they may feel like they sabotaged a good thing, and now they're in a place of being insecure to have a reunion with you or to express anything, because they feel like they messed things up already. Okay, let's just put it that way. And I do feel like this person is choosing to hide their emotions at the moment, because there's a lot of subconscious fears, there's a lot of vulnerability that they're having a hard time expressing. Why? Because they feel like they're paying some type of consequence, or they feel like, they made their bed and there's no sense in complaining on how it's made. Okay? Because I feel like this person is coming from a bit of a rigid place. They may be throwing themselves into their work, into their status. I feel like this person is desiring, this is someone that's desiring some type of new beginning with you, but they're panicked on how you're going to react, okay? Or this is someone that may feel blocked out of your life, or there's some type of distance. This is someone that doesn't really know how to approach the situation, and they want to, but with that Eight of Wands in reverse, there's this sense of, fear or panic, or, they may hope that you initiate something first, because they feel like they're paying the consequences of either cheating or some type of infidelity type of situation, or they may feel like they're paying consequences for just being mean or rude, or just, immature. Okay? I do feel like this person, if you don't communicate, I feel like you're communicating anyways. This is someone that is wanting some type of comeback around. They're having a hard time putting you or putting this whole situation on the back burner. I feel like right now they're just trying to play it cool, like it doesn't bother them, but it does. And they have a lot of emotion for you, but they feel like they messed up too much, or they feel like they messed things up with you. Okay? Potentially by making you question their loyalty, okay? Or by making you feel in some way that they're just superficial, or don't really, care about the situation, or whatever it may be. We have strong Virgo energy. We also have Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, and Scorpio. The best way I can explain it, Taurus, you may attempt to give this person the benefit of the doubt, or give this person an opportunity to give you some type of clarity or understanding. Okay? All right, what do we have for Gemini and their person? Four more. What do we have for Gemini and their person? One more. 3 shuffles. Sorry, I had pizza and that was just, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Anyway. All right, overall energy for you, Gemini, 10 of Swords with the 9 of Cups in reverse right under that. Okay, 4 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse. High Priestess. All right, Gemini, I do feel like when it comes to you and the person that you're dealing with, you just feel like it's done, okay? You know, there could have been some type of occurrence or situation that kind of put the nail in the coffin. You may feel like this person betrayed you in some way. There's definitely this like mental turmoil that you're experiencing, having a hard time coping with something. And with that 9 of Cups in reverse, you know, sorry guys. Sorry, it's the pizza. It's dairy. Dairy fucking fucks me up. Anyways, it's like you may be having a hard time coping with some type of ending here. And I do feel like you're in a space of, you know, kind of withdrawing. I mean, the High Priestess of the 3 of Cups, this is just desiring happiness, if I'm going to be honest with you. You know, a lot of you guys may be reuniting with someone here, or you're putting a lot of energy into just being happy, into hanging out with your friends, or what's this 3 of Cups energy? Page of Cups in reversed, the 3 of Swords. Now, something happened here, Gemini, where it may have been a little bit of a broken dream, or a dream was crushed. There's some type of pain or heartbreak that you're holding on to. And I feel like you're trying to be oblivious about it, or you're trying to, you know, keep it to yourself with that High Priestess. With that Lover's card, you may be in a space of trying to make better choices for yourself. A lot of you guys, I mean, clarify this Lovers. I feel like this is more a personal thing. King of Cups in reverse, Star in reverse. Yeah, because I do feel like you feel a very intense connection with someone here, Gemini. However, you know, you don't really feel like it's going anywhere. With that 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you may not necessarily be motivated to invest into the situation because maybe you feel like they're not putting effort in, or you feel like the efforts that you have, you know, put into the situation didn't really go anywhere. Okay, and I feel like this is an energy of just trying to cope with some type of ending. Okay. And I feel like you're trying to make better choices for yourself. Honestly, Gemini, I feel like you're aware that you're in this, you know, bitter, resentful, overly emotional space, feeling hopeless, grieving. Okay, you may be having a hard time grieving some type of ending here. And I feel like, you know, you could be having a hard time addressing your emotions, but I feel like with that Lover's card upright, this is, you know, knowing despite how you feel toward this person, or despite whatever emotions you're going through, you're in a place of, you know, actively trying to make better choices for yourself, because you're looking at it as something that's done or something that just hurt you at the end of the day. Okay, because I don't really see you putting any effort into it, because you feel like, you know, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is someone that's not really receiving the harvest of their efforts. And it's like you may feel like your efforts aren't really going anywhere because of the lack of return on effort, right? And I feel like you're just choosing to withdraw. A lot of you guys are making yourself unattainable intentionally, okay? Whatever that means for you. Okay, you're making yourself unattainable intentionally because you're in a space of having a hard time coping with some type of ending, and you're actively trying to make better choices for yourself. Okay, and there's something here that has you quite emotional, feeling hopeless, or you're not really inspired to express emotions to a specific person because you may feel heartbroken. And on top of the heartbreak, Gemini, you may feel like this person is being quite vindictive about the situation, you know. So I feel like you're choosing to not address your emotions here because you feel like that's just the best thing, and you feel like it's done anyway. And you may be intentionally making yourself unattainable. I mean, just give me one more on that Ten of Swords. Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you guys feel betrayed because you may feel like you offered your love to someone here and you may have been viewed as someone that has just superficial motives or vain, or, you know, you may feel like this person put a lot of, you may feel like, for one, this person may not have even been single. So even though there's emotions, you may feel like they're not single. Or, you know, you guys are in a space of, you know, dealing with a lot of insecurities surrounding some type of love that you're pursuing. But in the same sense, you're having a hard time dealing or coping with some type of ending here. Okay, so I don't know how to explain that. Let's take it back. Yeah, because a lot of you, there may have been love offered to you, but it was kind of vain. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. Or if you're the one that tried to pursue someone, Gemini, you may feel like it just is done or needs to come to an end because you don't have the energy to deal with something here. That's the best way I can explain it. Okay, so, oh my goodness, sorry, it's pizza. Whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, whoever you're dealing with, this is why when I tell people, like, please replace my coffee with almond milk, I'm not being dramatic and stuff like that, but dairy, man, it gives me bad acid reflux. I can't do it. I can't do it. So if you deal with acid reflux, stay away from dairy because it's probably one of the main things that's causing it. Anyway, Gemini, whoever you're dealing with, this is someone that is wanting to put in the work. They do have emotion for you, but there's something here that they may feel was reckless on your part, okay? And I feel like this person is desiring you to return, or they're desiring you to, you know, connect with them in some way. The Eight of Wands in reverse can be someone that's just like hopelessly waiting to be swept off their feet, or something like that. And I feel like this person feels a very strong distance with you. There is emotion here, but they may feel like there was some reckless behavior on their part or yours that has this person, you know, intentionally distancing themselves from love. Okay, clarify that Fool in reverse. Eight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. For some of you, this person may feel, this person may be lacking faith because they may feel like you've emotionally walked away because of something karmic or something you're returning to, or this person is in a space of feeling stupid for walking away from you. Okay, because however they thought it was going to work out, it did not work out in their favor. And I feel like this person is in a space of feeling burdened, desiring to put in the work, but also, you know, feeling a very strong distance. This is someone that wants you to be more vulnerable, or wants some type of return from you. Okay, because look, this is someone that's feeling left out in the cold or abandoned. And again, they may feel set back or discouraged, you know, with this whole situation because they feel like you're emotionally unavailable, or they feel like they have to walk away because you abandoned them, or whatever it may be. They do have emotion for you. This person may have been, you know, inspired to pursue this, or they felt, you know, like you got them or you understood them. The Knight of Cups can be someone that is swept off their feet or wooed or intrigued by a situation. You know, it's not quite, you know, mature love just yet, but this is someone that holds interest with you, but they're frustrated and lacking faith because they feel abandoned, or they feel like they have to walk away because of something external to them, something that's out of their control. I mean, to clarify the Knight of Cups in relation to Gemini, King of Swords, the Devil card. Yeah, I feel like this person, despite having emotion for you, this person is just going to end up detaching and cutting this off because they feel like it's the most logical thing to do, and they may end up just sabotaging the situation, even though I feel like this person is still low-key obsessed with you, or obsessed with the situation. I feel like they're just going to, you know, try to think logically because they feel like they have no other choice. Okay? And, you know, I honestly don't know what's going on with you wholeheartedly, Gemini. There is this like mental battle. The Ten of Swords can be someone that's having a hard time coping. They get lost in the victim mentality. They're feeling betrayed or hurt, or feeling like something has to come to an end. You know, some of you guys are in a codependent situation as well. Okay, but, you know, if you are, you feel like you don't really have a choice, okay? So you're just kind of, it's almost like you're actively making better choices for yourself because you don't really have the motivation to, you know, operate from your heart because there's some sense of grieving here or hopelessness, okay? So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Aries. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Man, that's why it took me a little bit longer to get on here tonight because I'm like, shit. I should not have ate that pizza. But it was so good though. I actually made tea. I made tea in this cup. So tea is great for acid reflux and chewing gum too, but like just black, green tea or anything like that. All right, what do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer and their person? 4 shuffles. Gluten too, yeah, that's the bad one. I don't find gluten bothers me as much as dairy though. Gluten just makes me gain weight like super quickly. All right. What do we have for Cancer and their person? 3 shuffles. Yeah, me too, Jamie. I blew up too, but see, gluten doesn't bother me even if I do gain weight because I know I'll lose it really quickly. It's just like, I don't know what it is, water weight or something, but all right. Overall energy for you, Cancer. The Strength card with the Chariot in reverse right under that. 2 of Swords in reverse. Well, I feel like you're definitely choosing to hold back because you're, you know, I don't know, let's see. Yeah, I feel like you guys are in a space of choosing to hold back because there's too much confusion. You're lacking direction. It may feel as though you have to force yourself to bite your tongue or you have to force yourself to just accept what is. You may not really feel like you have a choice, to be quite honest with you, or you feel like, you know, it's just a matter of time. Maybe there is, you know, too much stale energy between the two of you and it's either, you know, choose yourself and new opportunities or, you know, get lost in the wrath of confusion. And I feel like you're in a space of more so focusing on your business partnerships, you know, people that are on the same page with you. You're focusing on your work, you know, you're focusing on productive collaborations in your life. And, you know, this is an energy where you're desiring a new path. Some of you guys have a new love opportunity coming your way. You know, if that's the case, I don't really see you taking extensive action on that because you may be feeling quite tired. Or you may not really feel like this person is feeling the same way as you. Just clarify that 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Hierophant. Now, I feel like you guys are in a space of still feeling the loss of someone from your past. Okay, there's still some type of emotional connection you have with someone in your past. And I feel like there could be a new love opportunity opening up for you. But there's still this energy of, you know, just choosing to keep things, you know, level or choosing to keep things at business or at friendships or something like that because you're trying to be wise about your own emotions, your own emotional pain. And again, there's still some past situation here that has you, you know, a little bit disappointed or sad. Okay, so, you know, yeah, I see a new opportunity opening up for you, but I feel like, and it does have a lot of potential. But I feel like you're more so just hiding out and focusing on the people that make sense to you right now, focusing on business, on a new work opportunity potentially. You're holding compassion for yourself and you're being sensitive to your own needs at the moment. Okay, and you're trying to hold back from a situation and do it with the most respect, okay? But I feel like you've got sick of fighting for this or working on this, okay? Because you may have felt underappreciated by someone here, or you felt like it was just not working at all. It was just not going anywhere, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, whoever you're dealing with, they may be a little bit, overly sensitive to the situation. This is someone that does not trust you. I'm not going to lie. They do not trust you. If you have been very generous to this person, whether you offer support, whether you offer gifts, whether you offer, something, if you have been generous to this person, this is someone that is very focused on like destroying that. Okay. And why? Because they're confused. They don't trust your motives. They're like, I don't understand what you're doing. Like, the Seven of Cups can be someone that, is very confused by something, or there's a choice available, but they refuse to make it because they're not sure what cup has the snake in it and what cup has the gold in it, right? This is someone that's in, a little bit of a self-denial energy too, because I feel like they're in a very, combative type of energy because of some type of confusion that they're dealing with on a soul level. They don't know what the right thing is to do. And when it comes to whatever generosity you give this person, I feel like it's being overlooked or destroyed with a very, ruthless type of energy or communication. Okay. Clarify that King of Cups in reversed, Empress in reversed, Three of Wands. Yeah, this is someone that may need like a lot of reassurance, a lot of, they need a lot before they can trust you, if I'm going to be honest with you. And I don't really even feel like they're admitting that to themselves. Because I feel like whatever it is that you are giving into the situation, again, they're just going to destroy it. And I do feel like if this person does communicate with you, it's very destructive. It's very like, you're not telling me something, or you're not being honest about something, or it's very destructive type of communication. Okay, so I feel like the best way I can explain this, Cancer, is this is someone that's going through a lot of confusion on a spiritual level and not really being sure what the right choice is for them. And they may be kind of taking it out on you, when really I feel like it's more personal than a you problem. Okay. And I feel like it's just making you feel like shit and making you not really want to fight for the situation because you're sick of this like constant judgment or deflection happening from them. Okay. So we do have strong Taurus energy. Well, we also have Leo. Could be any sign though as far as elements go. All right. What do we have for Leo? 3 shuffles before I start. What do we have for Leo and their person? 4 shuffles. Two more. Three shuffles. What do we have for Leo and their person? Overall energy for you, Leo, 4 of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse right under that. Well, you're definitely... You feel like this person wasted your time, if I'm going to be honest with you, and you are in a space of wanting to seize opportunities. I feel like you're actively doing that. You may be a missed opportunity to someone else. A lot of you guys have a lot of happiness coming for you, or there's some type of family situation or relationship that you're choosing to nurture or choose. Just clarify this 10 of Cups. What is that? 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are in a space of choosing either an existing relationship that you feel is the best for you, and you're very decisive on the fact that it can work out, because there may have been a lot of lessons learned here with that Wheel of Fortune. So some of you guys may have already found your happily ever after, and whatever person you have been dealing with, you may feel like it was just a complete waste of time. Okay, or you feel like they've made a lot of bad choices with you or investments with you. So for those of you in a relationship, I feel like you're in a space of just being happy and, accepting what is and making the best of it. If you're not in a relationship, this is just choosing happiness over people that, you know, just constantly screw you over or waste your time or make bad investments with you. And it's really that simple because, yeah, I feel like you're in a space of authentically being happy and letting happy in and, you know, not being a rebound to someone or not being someone that just comes around when they feel abandoned. You know, those people, it's only when you stop putting in the effort, all of a sudden they want to put in the effort. You know what I mean? It's like an ego thing or something like that. So some of you just feel like you're dealing with someone that only comes around when you find happiness. And it's like you feel like there's too many poor investments made. And it's like, no, you're choosing happiness. You have no remorse about it. And that's it. And I feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming your way as well, a lot of luck. And the wheel is definitely turning in your favor. Okay? Because you may have learned a lot of lessons in this whole shabam. Okay? Whoever you're dealing with, Leo, this is someone that definitely has their eye on you like crazy. They're watching you. They're watching how stable you are. They're watching how grounded you are. They're watching you support your dreams. You know, this is someone that I feel like there is a lot of fear communicating with you, especially if there has been a delay. Like maybe they should have showed up like a year ago or something. Maybe it's not that long, but you know what I mean. It's like maybe they're, you know, fearful to communicate because of some type of delay. But this is someone that's watching you, you know, support your dreams here. And I feel like this is someone that still holds hope. They view you as someone that is, you know, very responsible. You got your shit together. And I feel like that intimidates this person or creates a lot of fear, really. And on top of that, despite them being able to look at it and see the proof in the pudding, yesterday that was a common theme for Pisces, the proof is in the pudding. Despite them seeing like the proof being in the pudding, there's still this speculation of, oh, Leo's probably faking happiness or Leo's probably this, that, and the third. There's still that like guilty conscience speculation energy coming from this person. And I feel like this person does have hope with you. But I feel like there's too much like immaturity on this person's part. I feel like they're forgetting that they're the Nine of Wands in reverse, Magician in reverse. This person may attempt to let their guard down a little bit with you just to manipulate the scene, just to, you know, try to take some of your energy or just to get your focus back on them. They may let their guard down a little bit, but I feel like it's for really, you know, it's very manipulative. You know, even if they feel like they're just trying to get some type of understanding for them, you know, it's almost like someone that only wants you when you've moved on or when they see you successful elsewhere. And it's like not what you want, okay? So my biggest tip, if you're dealing with people that only see your worth when it's in everybody's face, then they're just like every other superficial person in this world and they hold no value in your life. I can promise you that. I mean, think about anybody that you truly loved. You see their worth from nothing because you feel their energy, you feel their spirit. If you're dealing with someone that only sees your worth when it's quite obvious and it's in everybody's face, they're just like everybody else in this world. You know, so they're not going to hold any worth to you in a fucking relationship. You know what I mean? Because it's too... And I feel like that's the type of person you're dealing with. That's the best way I can explain it. They may see you have for some of you, Leo, they may feel like you have some aspect of fame or popularity or something like that as well that has this person just, you know, wanting a part of that. So I would be careful with this person because I feel like with that Magician in reverse, this is someone that doesn't really truly know their worth. So they try to find people that they feel are worthy or valuable to make them feel like something. It's like someone that's not in their power on their own. You know, someone that has a lot of wasted talents on their own. Someone that needs to see success before they understand potential. And it's like, you know, I feel like they're fighting a losing battle here with that Nine of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I mean, I would expect this person to try to let their guard down a little bit, but I wouldn't trust it. You know, Magician in reverse can be a little bit of a trickster because they feel like they have to manipulate. That's what people got to understand with the Magician in reverse. He's only manipulative and a trickster because he doesn't know his own power is one. So he feels like he needs to manipulate everybody's view and manipulate the scene. right? And it really comes from a lack of self-worth. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're a missed opportunity for someone, Leo, and I feel like you're seizing other opportunities and creating happiness, and it's working out for you, and it's beautiful, and there could be some type of family situation or relationship as well that's working out in a really positive way. Or again, you're just choosing happiness and fulfillment. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Gemini, Aquarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo and their person? Three more. Three shuffles. Just because someone's sun sign is one sign, most of us have all zodiacs in our chart. So you really have to take a look at what life or what part of your life is being impacted to understand what type of energy that you put out in that aspect. But just FYI, because that's why I say it could be any sign, because it really depends on what the main influence in the connection is that would determine the sign. But either way, your overall energy, Virgo, is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Wands right under that. Okay. I just feel like you're not in the mood. Is really, I mean, look at this. That's fucking, I feel like you're in a space of, I feel like a lot of you guys just want to be single. With that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you may be in a space of just choosing you or choosing to be a little bit more selfish. You know, for those of you that have come out of a relationship or something of that nature, you know, I feel like you're in a space of like rising above the haters, rising above people that have something to say. It's like you're in a space of like, listen, boo, the proof is in the pudding. Man, that's coming up for everybody lately. It's like the proof is in the pudding. Okay, I feel like you're in a space of just wanting to choose you, you know, and I feel like some of you guys do have a love offer coming in, or someone that wants to take you out, or there's some type of emotional exchange here. But I feel like you're shutting it down. Like you're just not up to the challenge here. You're not in the mood to resurrect anything from the past. You're not in the mood for new love, even some of you, or at least whoever this person is. Okay, just clarify this Page of Cups, because yeah, I feel like there's some type of flirting happening from someone, but it may feel a little bit forced to you, or you may feel like this person is like just too much. Okay, they may come off a little bit, you know, hot-headed or cocky or whatever it may be. You know, and I feel like it's just you not really being receptive to a relationship right now as much as even you would like, okay? Because there's some sense of like, Seven of the Sun, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're just too defensive right now because, I mean, by choice, by, you know, not wanting anybody to mess you up, not wanting anybody to, you know, disrupt your flow. It's like there's some type of, you know, focus here you have on you, if I'm going to be honest here. And yeah, I feel like there's some type of, you know, apology even. And if it's an apology from someone from your past, you have no energy for it. You're not up to the challenge to resurrect that shit or open up that can of worms. If it's a new person, I feel like you're going to make really quick accusations on this person or judge the shit out of them, because you just feel like it's like you're looking at them as like, this feels too much, like forced, like what's your intentions here? Or you may feel like they're a little bit of a player. Okay, especially if they're in a note or, you know, here, there, and everywhere. They make no sense to you. And I feel like you're in a space of, you know, focusing on yourself, really. If anything, you may feel like the people that are coming into your life to love you or want to take you out, you may feel like they're low-key haters. if I'm going to be honest with you, with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because, you know, their actions or behavior may change based off of, you know, what they're working with. And it makes you feel like you can't trust them, you know. If that makes any sense to you. But yeah, I feel, Virgo, you're just in a space of not wanting something, not wanting this new person, and not wanting to resurrect something from the past. And you're very focused on, I mean, just give me one more on that Knight of Swords. I feel like you're more focused on your work and career and trying to level up in your status. Some of you guys are going to be telling someone about themselves, okay? Especially if there was some type of deception. Okay? Or you're just in a space of being very focused on the plan. Whatever plan you have for yourself, you're very focused on that. And I feel like you're not really receptive to any new beginnings in love because there's too much, you know, insecurity or instability you feel on a personal level. Not that it's that bad, but it's more so like, you know, needing to put yourself first, or you feel like you need to put yourself first, and you don't really have a whole lot of tolerance for, you know, new energy. So, you know, even if you are getting a lot of jealousy or hate or like judgment, I feel like you're just choosing to ignore it with that Ten of Swords in reverse. Like you don't, like you're not putting yourself in that victim mode. You're just, you understand the plan for yourself and you're going with it. So yeah, when it comes to love, I feel like you got something coming in here for you, Virgo, but you may end up, you know, making be careful of false accusations. You may end up just judging it really quickly, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. And you may just slam the door shut on that. So yeah, whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. But this is someone that feels quite wounded, hurt. This is someone that feels like they can't trust you, like they can't be transparent with you. This is someone that, you know, doesn't really agree with something that you're doing. You know, they don't agree with your view on them potentially, or just something that you're doing here. And they do feel like a wounded warrior a little bit. Yet, they still are persistent, okay? This is someone that doesn't want to give up on you, but they feel hurt by you. They feel like the two of you had some type of conflict. The Five of Swords can be someone that walks away from a situation, but with a sense of loss. Because I do feel like this person has a lot of deep feelings for you, but there may be some type of difference in values or the way things should be done that cause some type of disagreement or conflict. And this is someone that does feel wounded or hurt and know they don't want to give up on you, but they also feel pushed in a corner. And again, that's why I'm not laughing at this person. I empathize for this person. I empathize for you too. But, you know, anyway, like this is someone that feels like every time they try to talk to you, they have to like defend why they're trying to talk to you or whatever it may be. Okay. And despite whatever unconventional energy comes with this relationship or the potential love, they're in a space of like defeat at all costs. Like, I love Virgo. I want Virgo. I don't want to lose Virgo if you're already in a relationship. They're in a space of like, you know, not giving up, maybe a little bit too persistent, that they're kind of throwing themselves in the fire, but they do authentically love you, but they may be thinking with their heart more than, you know, using their own wisdom and awareness on the situation. You are this person's wish fulfillment. I feel like right now, Virgo, this person is in a space of possibly closing off emotionally because they do have, you know, again, they have hurt feelings is the best way I can explain it. They have hurt feelings. You know, they feel like you kind of put them in a place where they have to defend something here. What's that? Nine of Wands. They may feel like they have to defend some type of, you know, self-expression that they feel was just ultimately to support you or nurture you. So in this person's defense, or from this person's side of the story, this is someone that authentically feels like they were just trying to be supportive. They were just trying to be nurturing. And they feel like they got met with a lot of, suspicion or whatever it may be. And it makes this person feel like they don't know how to approach you or acknowledge the situation. If it's a relationship, this person may feel like you put a lot of assumptions on them potentially. But yeah, this is someone that feels like all they're doing is trying to nurture you, trying to support you, trying to, you do inspire this person with that Empress card, right? This is someone that just, they want to see you grow. They want the best for you, but they feel like they're met with a lot of immature communication or no communication for some of you. Okay? And I feel like right now they're in a space of repressing their emotions. They feel hurt. You are their wish fulfillment, but they're kind of in a more defensive energy at this point where they may be being a little bit more self-absorbed, and they may feel justified because of some type of conflict or disagreement. So they may be a little bit of a drama queen the next few days, okay? Because they feel, judged, or they feel like their support or whatever was just, looked down upon, and they don't understand that there's some type of difference in values or something like that. Okay. So yeah, for the next few days, this person may be moody, or if you were dealing with someone that was very persistent, they may end up just like giving you the silent treatment or something like that. I don't feel like they're intentionally trying to manipulate you. I feel like they're just not seeing eye to eye, or there's some type of like difference in views, I do feel like they authentically respect who you are, but they're hurt on a personal level, and it's kind of manifesting into selfish behavior. But you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have strong Taurus energy. We also have Cancer. Okay? But it really could be any sign. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra and their person? Three more shuffles. What do we have for Libra and their person? One more. Three shuffles. Knight of Pentacles wanted to show its face. You could be dealing with a Virgo. I don't know what that is relating to, but let's see. Overall energy for you, Libra. Knight of Swords and the King of Cups. Dang, okay. Five of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands. Libra, I feel like you're in a space of being willing to overlook someone's bullshit. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that just fears what people will think, fears unwanted attention, fears, how it looks on their social media. I don't know. And I feel like if that's the case, Libra, you're really in a space of willing to overlook that. I'm trying to be emotionally mature about a situation here. You have a lot of deep love, mature love. Okay, this could be someone that you've been dealing with for quite some time, or it's someone that you authentically love, and I feel like you're in a space of wanting to fight for that. With that Devil in reverse, you may be coming out of a really rough period of time in your life where you're starting to see clearly, you're starting to see your own shit, you're starting to see, where things could improve when it comes to your love matters and when it comes to this connection. And I feel like, you're sick of the nonsense. The best way I can explain that. You're sick of the nonsense. You're wanting to drop your guard. You're wanting to be transparent. I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be communicating. Some of you guys feel like your person needs you right now. Okay, you feel like they need you right now. It's really cheesy a little bit. It's not cheesy, it's cute. It's real. There's something here that's very real for you. You know, it's outside any person's opinion or care. It's real. And it's like you may feel, you know, more apt to rush in and communicate because you want to protect someone. You want to protect some type of partnership. You want to protect some type of love situation here. And I feel like you're willing to make improvements. And again, you could have acknowledged a lot of your own shit, you know, and I feel like you're willing to forgive and overlook someone else's shit, you know, especially if you feel like it was stemmed from just immaturity or nonsense. You may feel like you're dealing with someone that gets lost in, you know, an image, okay? Or you may feel like you're dealing with someone that gets lost in, you know, all talk, no action, or they think they want something and, you know, they don't. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, for example, if this was a relationship, you may feel like you're dealing with someone that may have had some type of, you know, midlife crisis or something of that nature, and now you're in a space of like being open to work on things, and you may feel like your person in the past, if there was some type of pain or sabotaging energy, you may feel like it came from a very, you may feel like it came from a space that this person was being someone that wasn't really true to them. And I feel like you're in a space of wanting to protect this connection, wanting to protect this love, and you don't really give a shit how much of a fool it makes you look, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's like the Knight of Swords can rush in like a hero often. You know, he doesn't wait around for people to approve of it or anything like that. And I feel like you're trying to step it up for someone or be there for someone that you feel, you know, maybe got themselves in a little bit of a pickle, or just, you know, got caught up in shit, or got caught up in the games, even, whatever it is. If the two of you did have a lot of games or, you know, nonsense between the two of you, I feel like you're trying to relieve that barrier between the two of you by just being real and mature, you know. So yeah. So yeah, I feel like you're communicating with this person or trying to, you know, cut the shit is the best way I can explain it. And you don't really care how it makes you look, because in your mind, it's like, I authentically love you. You know what I mean? And when you authentically love someone, you don't really give a shit how that makes you look or how you come off. Why? Because you know you'll never regret expressing love to someone that you truly love. You know, you only regret expressing love from the ego. If you truly love someone, it's not going to be 10 years down the road, oh, I regret showing this person love. I regret opening my heart and got shut down. If you truly love that person, you won't be in that position to say that. You'll never regret expressing love. That's real. And it will never humiliate you to address those feelings. You know, it's the ego that gets hurt and gets, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, probably not, because you were probably doing it for some type of ideal or expectation that isn't even real. You know, so yeah, I don't feel like you're too bothered. You love this person and you don't give a shit who knows about it. Okay? Whoever you're dealing with, Libra. This is definitely someone that, you know, maybe cares a little bit too much about, you know, their status, how they're viewed. You know, they're in a space of letting a lot of things steal their power. They're in a space of letting a lot of things influence, you know, their life that may not necessarily be authentic to them. And I do feel like there's some, you know, the best way I can explain this is this person may feel a little bit stupid. Okay? They're feeling a little bit stupid, insecure in a relationship. Because, you know, they're having a hard time taking control of their life, or, how do you say? Just clarify that King of Pentacles in reverse. If this person has ever cheated on you, okay, or done something really messed up, it haunts this person. This person may express that to you. If this person was ever mean, if they cheated on you, if they, you know, if they done something that was just selfish, Nine of Cups in reverse. If they done something that was really selfish, it's like haunting this person. It's kind of stealing their power. It's making them become more susceptible to live a life that's not even authentic to them, because it makes them feel in control, because they're not really truly stepping into their power. And they may feel, Libra, like you're in a space of feeling like they may feel like you're in a space of really having zero tolerance for them at this point. They may feel like you're in a space of not really willing to talk things out. They may feel like you're in a space of, you know, assuming their motives, assuming everything, assuming they're lying, whatever it may be. And, you know, this person doesn't really know how to confidently address this connection, because from their perspective, even if they do address this connection or relationship in a way that they want to make it work, there's still a fear of abandonment on this person's side. Okay, you may be dealing with someone that is, you know, really insecure in commitments in general. Okay, a little bit codependent. You know, they kind of put their own happiness in your hands, and when that does not get fulfilled, or when their desires from you doesn't get fulfilled, if it's not that deep, this person kind of justifies, you know, running, or justifies like being an ass, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. And it's really stemmed from a fear of abandonment. And I feel like this person is starting the Lover's card. This is someone that feels a very intense connection with you, but the universe is pulling them in a direction where they need to self-reflect and evaluate. And I feel like this person is in a space of desiring to cooperate with you more and get on the same page, and authentically make better choices moving forward. But they still have this fear that you're going to abandon them, or, you know, that they're going to look stupid, or whatever it may be. Again, I feel like you're dealing with someone that just cares a lot about what other people think, or they just care a lot about just superficial things. If it's, for example, if it's a man and you're in a relationship with him, he feels because he doesn't make as much money as you, you're just going to leave him one day. Okay, so there's some insecurity there, and, you know, man or woman, okay, that was just an example. Or if it's a woman, this is someone that just has abandonment issues, and it manifests into a lot of selfish behavior, and this person feels as though if there was some type of history, they may feel as though you're always going to hold that against them, okay? This person may have went through a phase in their life, Libra, where they were kind of in a space of thinking like the grass was always greener on the other side. And if that's the case, they're starting to realize like the grass was not greener on the other side. And they're kind of, you know, being pulled toward a direction that feels more like home. Okay, there could be, again, some type of completion or cycle ending in this person's life that is making them realize their own bullshit. Okay, if this person did choose a new direction thinking the grass was greener on the other side, I feel like they're going to end up to be heartbroken. Okay, or there's some type of pain that this person is experiencing because, again, there was too many expectations. There was too many, or expectations. There was too many, you know, I don't even know how to explain this. This is a deeper reading, so sorry if you're dealing with someone new. This is someone that's going through some type of major life awakening, you know, completion, deeper understanding of a situation, okay? And I feel like there's a desire to return or come back around because they realize they messed up. But now they hold this fear that you're not really as receptive to this as maybe before, or you're not going to be as receptive to, you know, their optimism as maybe you were before, because of something that has occurred that did come to an end within this person. They got hurt. This is someone that chose a new direction thinking it was going to be successful. They got hurt, And now it's like they're starting to see things from a different perspective. And I feel like there's just this, you know, this person wants to make forward plans with you. But when it comes to overcoming this insecurity, you know, that's a personal journey that you kind of have to just, that's a personal journey. You know, this person has a dependent type of energy happening. Anyways, I'm going to get off this. Moral of the story, Libra, I feel like you're communicating with someone or rushing in to try to be there for someone. And I feel like they are going to express the fact that they messed up, or they had a fear that you were just going to abandon them, or they had there's definitely some type of very open expression on this person's side surrounding the fact that they want to get on the same page, they want to make better choices, they made a choice to choose a new path, they got hurt, and there is a desire here to, they kind of got a humbled, you know, a humbling awakening or enlightenment, or their ego got busted. And sometimes, you know, there's two main things that change people, is pain and humiliation, really, if I'm going to be honest with you. That's why sometimes people, you know, need to get hurt, unfortunately. And so that's why sometimes, and I'm not going to go down that, not hurt, but pain is really inevitably what changes us and gets us to see the deepest parts of our soul. And it's unfortunate that we need us sometimes, but we do. Not that I justify abuse or anything, but y'all know what I mean. Okay. So, I mean, love is something that changes people too. I should add that. Pain, humiliation, and love. Authentic love. But anyway. So, Libra, I feel like you're communicating with someone. You want to cut the shit. You want to be real. It's like you're trying to bring this person back to reality. You're trying to show this person that you're there for them. This person is expressing the fact that, you know, they want to come back around, but there's a lot of fears. They want to get on the same page. There's a lot of regrets. They may feel like they wasted something good with you by choosing a direction that they thought would be better, and they just got hurt. And I feel like you're willing to hold compassion for this person. And I feel like this person isn't bullshitting you. I really don't. Either way, you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be any sign, really. That's just, could be any sign. But I feel like, that's deep. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio and their person? 3 shuffles. What do we have for Scorpio and their person? One more. Overall energy for you, Scorpio. Damn, could be dealing with a Libra. I just get that energy. Either way, Scorpio. Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups in reverse. You love someone, but you're intimidated by the whole situation because you feel like, you know, you feel like there's too much out of your control. Okay? You may feel like there was some type of third-party situation, drama, rumors, some type of negative disconnect between you and someone else as well that made you feel like you no longer have control in this relationship. And it is causing you to have a hard time supporting this because it's creating fear, you know, because I feel like you're very hesitant about someone that you deeply love, not because you don't love them, because you love the shit out of this person, but you don't feel like, that you feel like there's too much out of your control. Especially if there was some type of third-party situation, or again, drama, rumors, or if the two of you had some type of disconnect, you may feel like it just kind of left a negative taste in this person's mouth kind of thing. And I feel like you're in a space of wanting to give someone all your support. And you know, I feel like you're in a space of wanting to give someone all your support. You may feel like you lost a good thing, if I'm going to be honest with you. You may feel like you're on the receiving end of someone that may have a lot of fears with you. Okay, because honestly, Scorpio, this person may feel like you're all talk, no action, or they feel like I mean, there could have been something as well that happened that is making you feel like you need to be smart and not necessarily operate with your heart, because you may feel like this person blames you for a lot. Or you may feel like this person is manipulating you in some way, or it's almost like you feel like this person has a lot of control over you because of some type of negative occurrence. You know, or you feel almost powerless in the situation, despite the fact that you love the shit out of this person. And a lot of you guys are wanting to ask for forgiveness from someone here, but there's still a lot of fear and hesitancy, as wondering if it's going to change anything. Yeah, you're not really feeling very confident, because you may see this as someone that's very independent. You know, you may see this as someone that is, you know, happy and single now. They got everything they need. It's like you may feel like they're happy and single, or they're taken care of if they're in another relationship. It's like you're looking at this person as someone that doesn't really need you, and that freaks you out. Okay? And I do feel like you're going to attempt to ask for someone's forgiveness here, or express emotion, but you know, you may feel like you're a little bit limited, you know, when it comes to exploring this for whatever reason, and it could just be stemmed from fear. Like some of you may end up just not even, there may be a temptation, is more so what I feel, for a lot of you to not even take accountability for the love you have for someone. You know, because of this just, you know, insecurity in how one, it's like you may be looking at this person as someone that doesn't really need you, or they're good where they're at, and it's creating a lot of insecurity. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like you love the shit out of this person, but you feel powerless in the whole situation. Whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, this person may have been very discouraged or set back by some type of investment that was made by you that caused this person to give up. Because this is someone that's still holding a chip on their shoulder, or refusing to compromise, either surrounding a third party or something that was shared. Okay, let's see. 6 of Cups. Damn. This person does miss you, Scorpio. They feel a very intense connection with you. The problem is they don't trust you. Okay, because there is a very intense connection this person feels, but they feel like whatever communication you're giving them is just trying to seduce them into something. Is trying to, you know, they may feel like you, I feel like it's just because of past investments. Because of past investments, they may feel like you lack emotional maturity, and they're having a hard time trusting whatever it is that you're doing, and they feel like you're just trying to seduce them into something. Or something like that. And it's because of some type of investment that was already made. And I do feel like this person is in a place of wanting to reevaluate the situation, or wanting to invest into the situation. I just feel like they're having a hard time doing that, because they may feel like they've already let this go, or they've already healed from something, or they may feel like there was a third party or something personal that was shared that may have caused some type of betrayal. 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is someone that's still sad or disappointed about something from the past. They may felt as though you were exploring other options while with them, or they may feel like you were trying to keep your options open, and, you know, like something here made this person feel like they were the only ones that wanted this. Okay, and it's because of some type of investment that you made. And they do miss you. I do feel like there's going to be an attempted reconciliation here. but they don't trust you, if I'm going to be honest with you. They feel like you're seducing them to resurrect something that isn't really going to pan out. Because this person feels like you have a habit of making promises you can't keep, Scorpio. Or they feel like you make there's a habit of, you know, not really following through with plans or whatever it may be. And I feel like this person is trying to make a proper judgment call based off their own awareness of you. And again, I feel like they do feel a very intense connection with you, but they're having a hard time knowing what the right thing is to do. And they're having a hard time trusting communication. I do feel like they're going to reconcile with you, but they're very, you know, because now they're in a space of just wondering when you're going to hurt them again, or wondering, there's like a fear of, you know, getting hurt. You could definitely be dealing with a Libra, because this kind of reminds me of Libra's other side, potentially. Because, yeah, I feel like this person is willing to reconcile. But on an internal level, they're dealing with a lot of, like, frustration because they don't want to get hurt. And there is some type of past situation that occurred between the two of you that left this person disappointed. Or sad, really. And now they don't really know what the right thing is to do. And I feel like they're willing to seize this opportunity with you, but they don't trust you. They don't, I mean, what's the Seven of Pentacles? This person may feel like there was just like, how do you say? For some of you, this person just feels like you have a habit of lying, okay? And I feel like this person wants to nurture the situation. The two of you may have children together. I just got to put that out there. There may be children involved, and this person may feel like, how do you say? They may feel like you have a habit of lying or assuming or speculating. And I feel like this person is in a place of feeling like they know everything there is to know, or they got some form of clarity that caused them to kind of go cold to the situation. Okay? I'm going to get off that. But this person may feel like there is some type of lie or suspicion that created a huge disconnect between the two of you. And I feel like this person wants to nurture this. They want to finish whatever you guys started together. This kind of feels like someone you do have a history with to some extent. This is someone that wants to finish whatever you started together, but they feel like they got some level of clarity surrounding lies or something they've seen or something that they're aware of that makes them question whether they can trust it, is all that kind of feels like. Okay. I'm going to get off that. But yeah, I do feel like the two of you are going to attempt to have some type of reunion. They may feel like you're a little bit materialistic too, Scorpio. I just got to put that out there. But this person is going to attempt some type of reunion. They do feel a very intense connection with you, but they are wondering if they're just throwing themselves in a pit, okay? You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Taurus, Aries. It really could be any sign. Because something here caused this person to be discouraged in, you know, investing into it. And not that they're not, but they're definitely way more hesitant or skeptical because they feel like they can't trust you. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. Three more. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, 8 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so Sagittarius, I feel like you do have feelings for this person, but you're not really revealing that to them. You're more so focused on being single, or you're focused on your own independence right now. And why? Because you're aware, for whatever reason, you're aware that you feel like if you try to address the situation, your person is just going to create shit, right? You feel like if you address your feelings or try to initiate something, because you feel like the two of you just do not see eye to eye. There may be a huge ego clash as well. There could have been some type of, drama or conflict, or maybe there's other people involved too, right? That make you feel like there's no point in initiating anything because you're aware of what that would probably lead to. Because you feel like this person is very assumptive of you. You may feel like they're a bit of a know-it-all. And I feel like things have become very stale between the two of you, or something here has become a stalemate. Maybe you haven't talked in a while, or there's some type of distance. And I do feel like you're in your head about this situation, but you're trying to not attach yourself to it, really. Because you feel like, because you're not motivated to involve yourself with this person, because you feel like it's just going to be this like combative, who's right, who's more smart, who's more, whatever. Like, that's how you feel. And you're just not in the mood. It's like a buzzkill to you. You feel like if you do receive attention from this person, okay, you feel like you feel like this person only tries to have control of you. You know what I mean? So if you do feel like you get attention from this person, you feel like it's fake, or you feel like the way they do things is fake. Okay, and I feel like you're just not motivated to throw yourself, especially if you feel like there's competition. If you feel like this person is trying to make you compete for their love, it's like, no, boo, I'm good single. Okay, I don't need you. You think you know everything? Well, you don't. And I'm going to make that very clear with my disconnect. So, yes, Sagittarius, you are not taking action toward this person because you feel like they're fake. Okay, or you feel like, there's just this constant ego clash and you feel like when there is some type of disagreement, you feel like this person just, assumes everything or whatever it may be. Okay. So I feel like you're just making head over heart decisions right now. Just clarify that 2 of Swords, because Hermit in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're making a head over heart decision to just avoid this person. Because you feel like whoever this person is, you feel like they are impossible to talk to. You feel like they're superficial. You feel like all they care about is their money, their work, their status, whatever. And you feel like if you were to communicate with them or address the situation, you feel like they'll just use that against you, you know, because you may be a little bit paranoid of this person, not because you're scared of them, but because you feel like this person takes an inch or you feel like if you give this person an inch, they'll take a mile, whatever that means for you. And you may be paranoid about how this person, you know, I don't know, this person makes you just like, it just rubs you the wrong way is the best way I can explain it. So I'm going to get off that. Whoever you're dealing with, Sagittarius. All right, so this is someone, Sagittarius, that does feel left behind in some way. They may feel like, you know, they may feel left behind in some way. I don't know, you left them or you stopped talking to them. So this person is someone that feels left behind in some way, and it is creating a lot of insecurity. But it's almost like the more time goes on, the more possessive and controlling they get. Okay? And I do feel like they're set back or disappointed or discouraged to approach this because they feel like they're the last man standing, or they feel like they're, you know, fighting a losing battle when it comes to you, but they're still fighting the battle. Even if they themselves feel like it's a waste of time, they're still fighting the battle. And I feel like this person, you know, is feeling insecure in their emotions for you for whatever reason. It could be because some type of karmic cycle that they're in, or some type of, you know, past upheaval between the two of you that does have them insecure in their emotions for you. The more time goes on, the more arrogant and hot-headed and controlling and they get, okay? And I don't really see this person directly taking action towards you because they feel like they're in this on their own. They're feeling betrayed, but they are in this like cowardly energy of not owning up to the truth of how they feel. They're in this energy of feeling left behind or feeling this inferiority type of complex, okay? But they're just kind of following your lead. They're playing all these head games. It's like this is someone that's trying to get in your head so you chase them, but they're not man enough or woman enough to just address the situation, you know, in a very upright way. You know, if anything, they're a little bit... Just clarify that King of Wands in reverse. There could be some jealousy as well, or something of that nature. Temperance, Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is someone that is having a hard time taking action towards you because they're in a space of not really wanting to do anything too extreme because they're aware of some type of betrayal, and they may feel like if they take too much direct action towards you, it's just everything's gonna blow up. They feel like if they are too direct with you, it's just gonna start a fight. You know, so it's almost a little bit similar to how you're feeling, but what's interesting is you're just focusing on you. They're in a space of still giving this a lot of attention, but in a negative, arrogant way. Okay, almost like trying to trigger you in a way to get your attention. Because they're aware of some type of past betrayal and they still want to create something with you, but they feel like they can't address it because they don't want to poke the bear, for example. So it's like they're doing it in really weird ways, is the best way I can explain that. So maybe they're trying to make you jealous on social media, or, you know, they're trying to gain control of the situation in a really insecure way. Like, I don't know, whatever that means for you. Because this is someone that is still following your lead here. And they're also a little bit of a coward because they feel like you don't want to commit to them anyways, potentially because of money. Maybe they don't make enough money, or it's like they may feel like you just don't want to commit to them. So it's like they're kind of like finicky. Lord have mercy. anyways, Sagittarius, you are choosing to just avoid it because you feel like this person just thinks way too irrationally and you feel like they act like they know everything. And honestly, this person may very well just give you a headache, if I'm going to be honest with you. They may give you a headache a little bit. Like it's too much. I don't see that too much energy changing. This is someone that's like, you know, trying to get attention in really negative ways or just really like entitled ways. Okay? So you could be dealing with another Sagittarius. We have Virgo. Could be any sign though as far as elements go. So, because this is someone that may be playing victim too, just FYI. You know, they may try to make you feel bad for them or they're trying to create some type of, you know, healing between the two of you by like bitching about their ex or something. I don't know, but either way. Just give me a second, guys. I gotta pee. Hold on. And have a quick smoke. All right. Pull my pants. Okay. So we are on Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn and their person? What do I say over and over for each sign? Like I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to be sassy. What do I say over and over in each sign? All right, what do we have for Capricorn and their person? Two more. 3 shuffles. All right, damn, Capricorn. Overall energy for you is the 2 of Cups with the Death in reverse right under that. All right. Sorry, I was still waiting for that girl to answer my question, but I might miss it. All right. All right, so Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, I feel like you're holding on to a partnership or some type of love situation that you do not want to end. I feel like you're lacking faith in it in the long run though. Okay, you may feel like you're sacrificing a lot to invest into somebody, but you're making a lot of head over heart decisions. If you have some level of awareness of you, your beliefs, what's important to you, your morals, if you have some level of awareness of what's good for you, you may feel like you're kind of rebelling against your own belief system when it comes to this partnership. And with that Hangman in reverse, again, it may feel like it's almost like you're just in a space of being fed up with the stagnancy between the 2 of you. You may be fed up, being stuck in limbo here when it comes to a situation. And I feel like you're choosing to end the stagnancy between the 2 of you, or you're choosing to just make a decision, okay, to move forward despite it potentially being unconventional or despite the difference in values or whatever it may be. You're just choosing to move forward. You're letting your guard down. Why is that 9 of Wands in reverse though? A lot of you guys feel like you're supporting someone that doesn't really support you. Okay, that you may feel that way because of a third party. You may feel like that because of, a very negative experience you have with this person, or just because maybe you feel unsupported by a mother. You may feel like this person's mother or siblings even don't support this partnership or something of that nature. And you may feel like you could feel like there's a lot of rumors or judgments potentially being, made on the situation. I feel like you're choosing to just end the stagnancy despite whatever overbearing energy is coming from third-party influences like family, the mother maybe, something like that, okay? And yeah, I feel like you're just going with your heart here, making a heart and head decision to just move forward. And honestly, it could just simply because you're just sick of being stuck in limbo, or you're just sick of entertaining something that, or you're sick of your heart pulling you in a direction that isn't going anywhere. And I feel like you're choosing to end the stagnancy. You're choosing to make up your mind, despite it being unconventional though. Like, what's that? Why is that Hierophant in reversed? There could have been some type of infidelity that happened between the 2 of you. Or you may have become disillusioned to something. There could have been something that was very disappointing to you. Okay, that caused a lot of anxieties or fears, but those fears may be subsiding in a way that you feel more secure to commit to this person for whatever reason, okay? Again, you could have felt like there was deception, or just you may have felt overwhelmed, with some type of transition in life, or there's something here that was overwhelming you, and I feel like you're releasing those fears, or there's a lot of subsiding anxiety surrounding committing, But you may feel, again, like unsupported by this person, or just unsupported. Just unsupported. You may feel like this person has a habit of bringing a lot of unnecessary drama into the situation, rumors, gossip, or just negative shit that can feel a little bit overbearing and makes you feel neglected to some degree. But again, you're just choosing to go with it anyway. Okay, it could come down to priorities with that Queen of Pentacles, you know, what's the most responsible thing to do, or it could just come down to you respecting this person enough to just kind of put some things on the back burner, okay? So whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, this person may feel like they're getting what they want with you, if I'm going to be honest with you. This person feels like they're getting what they want with you. They feel like there's some level of success here. If this person was, you know, because this is someone that may have been lacking direction a little bit. They may have felt like they were, you know, forcing something to happen with you, or they may feel like they were forcing themselves to hold back even, okay? And they may have felt forced to hold back because, you know, they were confused or they didn't know what to do. They were feeling, you know, they may feel like they didn't have any control in the situation because of something that has ended, or something that has come to an end. But I feel like this person feels, you know, this is someone that has a lot of love for you, and I feel like they're going to be expressing that, and they feel like, or they already have expressed that, and they feel like they're getting what they want with you. Like, sorry, like that's what I get. They feel like they're getting what they want. They may even feel, Capricorn, like you may even be sucking up a little bit for not valuing them in the past. Okay, for some of you, they may feel, if it's a relationship, they may feel like you're sucking up financially, or something of that nature, or sucking up for feeling like the grass was greener on the other side. Because this is someone that feels like they're finally getting what they deserve with you. And I feel like there's a lot of happiness here. I don't feel like this person is manipulating you, but in the past, they may have intentionally held back because they felt like they had to. Okay, and things may be coming full turn where things are now becoming balanced. And I feel like this person is willing to cooperate and move forward. They may feel a little bit hesitant just because it could be a whole new path for this person, or it's going to require this person to make a decision between two people or something like that. But I feel like this person is in a space of feeling like they're getting what they want with you. So I don't know, this is someone that does have feelings for you. What's that Ace of Cups? Because Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords. For some of you, this person may feel like, how do you say? It's like this is someone that may feel like you lack confidence in them because of some type of underhandedness or deception or sneakiness. It's like they may feel like you lack confidence in them because of some type of deceptive behavior. Okay? Like the best way I can explain this is someone that may have held back because of some type of level of integrity they hold, or moral. And it's like they didn't want to, but they felt like they had to. And now they feel like you're coming in either hesitant or not really being sure, or maybe even feeling, you know, a little bit bossy or pushy. They may feel like you're a little bit pushy because of some type of deception in the past. Or this is someone that may have been a little bit pushy because of some type of deception. Either way, this person feels like they're getting what they want with you. I do feel like there's something here that's coming full turn. The two of you are making plans for the future. But you may feel like you're almost rebelling against your own awareness to entertain the situation. But I feel like you're, you know, the Nine of Wands in reverse can almost feel like you're falling at the final hurdle. You know, like you may have been really persistent or guarded toward this person. And it may feel like you're kind of going against your own protocol, but it's like you're sick of this stagnancy to some degree. So I feel like you're willing to have a truce with this person, or make a decision to move forward, and your anxiety surrounding commitment with this person is subsiding. I really can't figure out why though. I don't know if you're just lacking patience. Like, I can't figure out why. Why is that moon in reversed? You could just be bored. You could just be bored. Kind of lost touch with yourself a little bit. Lovers in reverse, Ace of Wands. It's like there could be external circumstances as well that has you feeling disconnected, or it's like you're not really feeling yourself. And I feel like, you know, if there was some type of false start or missed opportunity in the past with this person, you yourself may not really be happy with your choice as to how you handled that. So that could be creating this, like, you know, subconscious like awareness of your part in a situation too. But it could just be stemming from you just being bored and fed up with being stuck in limbo, and you're not really, I mean, potentially be careful with that Lovers in reverse. You may not really be feeling connected with yourself. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Pisces. We have strong Cancer energy, Taurus, Libra, and Virgo, and Pisces. But it could be any sign. It's an interesting reading. I don't know. I don't think you're, you know, I feel like you love this person, Capricorn. But, you know, I feel like you're more so not really trusting yourself. And it could just be because you're doing things a different way, or you're going against your natural protocol. Oh, weird reading. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius and their person? Three shuffles. What do we have for Aquarius and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Aquarius. Eight of Cups with the Emperor card right under that. Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun card. Okay. The Empress. Damn, we have the Empress and the Emperor. Nine of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Cups? Damn. Well, Aquarius, I feel like a lot of you guys are walking away from something that just was not fulfilling you, whether that was just confusion or wondering what the right choice was. You could be walking away from some of your options as well, because you are getting clear as to what's good for you, as to what is the most supportive of you. You know, I do feel Five of Pentacles in reverse. What's this Eight of Cups? Sorry. I mean, this is a lot of good energy. Sometimes. Nine of Wands, the Justice card. Yeah, I do feel like there's, okay, we're going to be focused on this for a minute, okay? Because I do feel like there's this energy where you are walking away or emotionally cutting something off that is just not working for you, okay? You may feel like you're put in a position where you have to defend why. Well, why aren't you working it out? Especially if there was a marriage or if there was some type of contract or if you felt obligated in some way. You may feel a little bit pushed in the corner. You may feel misunderstood. You may feel like you have to, defend yourself to some degree. And you may feel hurt. You may feel like the wounded warrior a little bit when it comes to something that you yourself are trying to get away from. Because with that Ten of Swords in reverse, I don't feel like you're playing victim about it. You're not. Because you feel like the way you're walking away or distancing yourself, like for example, if this is someone you really wasn't in communication with, it's just a matter of like, listen, I tried to do the right thing. I tried to be honest. It didn't work out. Sorry, but I gotta go. I can't hold on to you forever. Okay, if it's a relationship, it's just a matter of, not playing victim when it comes to, the situation. Like if it's a marriage, you're walking away. You're trying to do it in the most fair, respectful way that you can. But there's something here that you're definitely walking away from, and you're trying to do it with the most integrity possible. But you feel like this person really never gave you anything to hold on to. And there is some type of direction here, Aquarius, where you do feel supported, even if that's just you yourself supporting yourself and creating some sense of, stability and self-sufficiency that gives you, because the reality is, when we're lacking in something, whether that's money, passion, love, our own mind, it creates a vulnerability that causes us to ascend, but it may not necessarily be the best experience, right? It causes us to ascend into unnecessary trials and experiences that we don't need to go through. And I feel like you're creating some sense of wholeness, okay, especially with the Empress and the Emperor. Now, it's impacting your love life too, so keep that in mind. There's some sense of wholeness that you are creating within you that is not making you vulnerable to, go against your own personal motives or integrity or who the hell you are. And it's also creating a lot of mental clarity, because when we do have vulnerability points, when we're lacking in something, it creates a lack of mental clarity, because it's like we're so sucked in with whatever it is we're lacking. We're dealing with financial stress. We're feeling emotional. We feel like we have no support, whatever it is. And I feel like you're starting to come to this place where, you're getting very clear on what's good for you. And you're getting very clear on your options as well, realizing what is a waste of time, what's good for you, and what's not, okay? And I feel like you're in this space of, now when it comes to love matters, Aquarius, I feel like, yeah, you are being supported by someone. Could be a mother, it could be a lover. Just clarify that, Empress. Ace of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands. No, I feel like this is you being, the Empress can also be like a muse type of energy, receiving some type of inspiration, or it's like you're wanting something to grow, you're just not sure how to grow it. Now, if this is a new path, if this is a new love, okay, this is you wanting to pursue it, but you're not really sure how. And there could be some type of inspiration or support. You could be being supported by this person, even if that's just on a friend type of level. It's like you're being supported by someone and you want to pursue a new path. Now, I'm focusing on love because I'm reading love, okay? But this could be you yourself, nurturing yourself in a way of, feeling like you're on the verge of some type of breakthrough, especially if you're single. You got your shit, you got your feminine and your masculine in check, you got your mental clarity, you're able to cut out distractions, because that's like the main thing with that King of Swords to the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're in a space where you're able to cut out distractions, but now it's more so, like what's next. And on an individual level, Aquarius, if you're not interested in any lovers, you're in a space of like, okay, I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready for a new path. I'm not really sure how that's going to happen yet. If it's a lover, you're not really sure how to initiate communication with this person, but you do desire to make something work. But the Ace of Swords in reverse, again, is like not really sure how to initiate it, but having the mental clarity to know that you want it. Okay. And again, you could just be in this like brainstorming type of energy. Ace of Swords in reverse can be like you're on the verge of a major breakthrough. You're on the verge of a major aha type of moment. And, I'm getting off track now, but I mean, we got really good cards here. This is something like major for you. Okay. So for those of you that are just single, I feel like, I feel like things are starting to become more clear, especially if you are recently single and you still feel pushed in the corner by, you know, old partners or by legal matters, by debts, whatever it is. I feel like you're coming out of that, and again, there still may be this level of confusion about like, okay, well, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm ready to explore my options. Okay, so yeah, if you're single, you're feeling good, you're looking good, you know, you're feeling very creative, you're feeling in your power. You're starting to recognize as well that, you know, certain pasts or people that have left you confused, or, you know, you're starting to realize even certain beliefs. Like Seven of Cups in reverse can talk about limiting your beliefs. And it's like you're starting to recognize what belief systems you've had that may have limited you or wasted you know, opportunities to ascend or to grow in some way. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you are moving forward, you know, even if you're not exactly sure how that's going to work out with that Ace of Swords in reverse. You are moving forward, you're walking away from what does not serve you, and you're being supported, if not by a specific person, yourself, you know. And honestly, you're supporting yourself anyways with that Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're in a very self-sufficient energy, taking care of yourself, in a bit of a glow-up space. It's good. You know, but since I just don't like to refine a reading like this down too little, because this is a really powerful energy in your part. But since this is a love reading, for those of you that have an option in love, I feel like you are receiving a lot of nurturing energy from that person that may be, you know, intriguing you in a way of like, you know, maybe we are good for each other kind of thing, but you're not really sure how to address it. Okay, so you got a lot going on. It's like you got a lot going on. Y'all are, some of you are, you know, Nine of Pentacles is like, you know, spending money on yourself, taking care of yourself, going to the spa, you know, dressing good, looking good, discovering new sense of aesthetics for fashion and how to express yourself. A lot of you guys are finding new ways to express yourself, especially if you're coming out of a relationship. Because I always say when you're coming out of a relationship, you don't need to change your core, but you do need to change, you know, why you do the things you do, and you need to create new reasonings and meanings as to why you do the things you do, right? So it's not derived from that constant projection or mirroring energy that we experience in relationships. So I feel like you're starting to figure yourself out more on an independent level, and that's pretty cool. Okay, you're discovering yourself in a new way. So whoever you're dealing with, Aquarius, all right, so whoever you're dealing with, they do have emotion for you, but they're kind of opposing that. The Knight of Swords to the Knight of Cups. This is someone that's going against their heart, going against the flow of their emotions. Why? Because they feel like there's a lack of investment. This could be a relationship that already came to an end, or if you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that just doesn't feel welcomed for whatever reason. They don't feel like it's balanced. They feel like the opportunity isn't there, and they may feel like there's a lack of investment, even return on an investment as well. And it causes this person to feel like things are not balanced. And I do feel like this person has emotion for you, but they're kind of destroying that or kind of going against their own heart. I mean, why? Like, why? What's this Knight of Swords? Because they're trying to avoid chaos. Tower in reverse, they may be trying to avoid burning this bridge. They may feel like, you know, they may feel like there's a lack of reciprocation here, or maybe they feel like they are communicating, but they're not receiving any response, or they may feel like they're, I don't know, I feel like this is just a matter of they feel like there's not a whole lot of communication. And it's kind of like someone that doesn't want to burn this bridge, or they don't want to create chaos. Okay, if you are in a relationship with this person, let's see. If you are in a relationship with this person, I feel like there's a little bit of an intense energy because they want you, but they feel like they can't address their emotions because, how do you say? Because they just feel like they're met with a lot of loudmouth type of energy, if I'm going to be honest with you, or they feel like you have a lot of fears associated with, commitment. Because this person sees you as their happily ever after, but they feel, I mean, even if you're not with this person, okay, sorry, I complicate it too much sometimes. This person has a lot of fears associated with commitment because, they don't want to set themselves up for a disaster for whatever reason. And it's like they're in a very direct, destructive energy a little bit when it comes to their own heart. If you are in communication with this person feels like you only come around or you only want this relationship when it's convenient to you. And every time you have a bump in the road, it's like, oh, I don't want you no more, or whatever it may be. Okay. Thank you, Gigi Lizo. I appreciate that. And thank you for, you super chat a lot. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, I feel like this person has a fear of commitment because they don't want to, it's almost like someone that's like self-protecting, because especially if you have a history with this person, they may feel like they're not receiving the same efforts in return. And it creates this sense of unhappiness, especially within the home. And, it's someone that internally is not happy with the relationship or the way it's going. So it's someone that feels like they have to go against their heart to avoid, being let down, or to avoid, being naive, or whatever it may be. 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this person just is in a space of already feeling like they lost you, okay? If you're not in communication with this person, this is someone that does feel the loss of you, but they feel like you could care less about them. They may feel like you let this go and you have no desire to return. If you have a history with this person, or if there's a relationship or whatever it may be, again, this person does feel the loss, but they're so focused on all the negative shit. They're so focused on finding a problem for every solution, or they're focused on everything you've done wrong or everything you didn't do, that they're not seeing that if they would just turn around, there's an opportunity to fix the situation. But, they're being a little bit reckless, and how do I say that? I'm not trying to unvalidate this person's feelings, but I'm saying that, how do you say? It's almost like they're making the problem worse because they're constantly bringing up the past, that it makes it nearly impossible for the two of you to jump on a new wavelength, So, I mean, what's causing that 5 of Cups? The Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords. Some of you it's just karma, okay? For some of you, it's just karma. Or what's causing it is things are starting to turn, still karma. I'm just saying it differently. Like, things are starting to turn in a different way, okay? Yeah. Best way I can explain it is there's a lot going on between you and this person. There's a lot of things moving, but this person is kind of standing still, not seeing that they can jump on that new wheel with you, but they're so freaking focused on the past, and that's probably what manifested this ending, if I'm going to be honest with you, that they're not really willing to jump on the wheel, okay? That's like a terrible, that doesn't make any sense, unless it does for you. But I'm going to get off that because I feel like your person still has their eye on you, and that's what's creating even more sadness or disappointment, or they're getting delayed news about, something here, especially if there is something starting to change, and it's creating a lot of sadness, and they're, still stuck on that, not really willing to jump on their own wheel, or like, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop talking about that. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, this is someone that's still feeling the loss of you, and I feel like they're kind of going against their own emotions because they feel like, they've already lost you, or they feel like you're unattainable, or they feel like, Yeah. So I don't really feel like this is, the person that you're moving toward. Honestly, with this type of energy, Aquarius, for the majority of you, I don't really feel like you're moving toward a specific person. I feel like you're just moving toward happiness and, a wave that matches you in complete wholeness. And it's kind of exciting, it's exciting because we did it with the Sun card too. So you may be feeling some level of happiness again. Okay, you may be overcoming a really dark period of time in your life. You may be overcoming this feeling of not being good enough, or you're overcoming some type of financial adversity or hardship or health issue or whatever it may be. And I feel like you're starting to that wasn't up here, was it? We have the Lovers card. Was that on the table? Or did that just where did that come from? I just got to rewind a second. Where did that come from? I'm just curious. It must have been on the table, or I must have hit something. Oh my God, Rose, come on, where that? Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted, but I'm just genuinely curious where that came from. I must have knocked something. Where did it come from? I just seen it. No. What the hell? Guys, even when I rewind it, it just pops out of nowhere. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Sorry guys, I know I'm distracted now, but that authentically blows my mind. I keep rewatching it and I keep missing where it comes from. Just hold on. Just one more time. I seen it. Okay. I'm sorry guys, but what the fork? No. What the fork? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh my God. I think it was stuck in here. Now that I'm rewatching it. I rewatched it 5 times and I couldn't see where it was coming from. But I think it was stuck in here. I don't fucking know. That was so fucking weird. Sorry, that was fun. That was exciting. But still though, how did it come from there though? Now I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that later. But how did it get there? I'm so confused. I know you guys don't care. I see y'all saying that, but that just was interesting. Anyways, I'll look at that later. I'll look at that later. Anyway, I mean, Aquarius, your reading is pretty much done anyway, so I don't know, stuff like that's cool to me. But I gotta figure out, I'm gonna watch that later. Anyway, Aquarius, I feel like you guys are on the verge of a new path. You have a lot of opportunities opening up. You have the mental clarity you need to understand what's good for you, what's not. And, you know, I don't know, it's good. When it comes to your person, Aquarius, I don't see this person, if they are communicating with you, you know, especially if they are communicating with you, it's coming from a place of fear, okay? It's coming from a place of fear. Like, for example, if you broke up with this person, they may be communicating with you, but they're not acknowledging their feelings because they feel like you have no interest in making plans for the future with them. Despite the fact that you are their happily ever after, they feel like they're not receiving the same efforts in return. And they're still hung up on something that happened in the past. And that could very well be you just letting them go to explore new things. And if you're not really, if the history isn't that deep, Aquarius, I feel like your person is still communicating from a place of fear. You know, despite you being their happily ever after, they just feel like you're not willing to, you know, communicate with them or make plans with them. And it's like they're in a space of trying to not burn this bridge or trying to avoid chaos, okay? So, yeah, that was interesting. Sorry, guys. Not really, but I just thought that was weird. Like, I have cards drop on the floor all the time, but like that one was weird because even when I watched the replay, I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? But I think it just got caught here somehow, but I'll watch it later instead of boring you guys. Anyway, it's the little things, guys, that keep life exciting, okay? It's the little things. All right, Pisces. Did you figure it out? Because I seen it came from here, but then I'm like, well, how did it get there? But it's probably, I got bored after I noticed that. But anyway, what do we have for Pisces? Sometimes some crazy shit happens though. You know what I mean? That's like legit. And it just makes life a little bit more exciting, I feel. But anyway. 4 more. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Nine of Wands wanted to show its face. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or fire sign. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Pisces. Page of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Wands in reverse right under that. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, I think. No, Sagittarius, I think, because their person had that similar energy. Okay. We have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I do feel like the two of you are well suited, okay? I do feel like you're dealing with some insecurities, Pisces, because you may feel like you and this person are not on the same page, and it kind of causes you to, you know, take a step back or you know, you're having a hard time being assertive, you know, with this person because, you know, of fear, really. You may feel like this person is manipulating you, or you feel like this person has no desire to make it work with you is more so the issue, okay? It's like you feel like this person has zero desire to fix the situation. Because with that Page of Pentacles in reverse, there could have been something that occurred that caused someone to not even be willing to try. Just clarify that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you, Melissa, Missy, Ghosh. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. For some of you, maybe there was some type of, for some of you, you may have proved, or you may have made this person feel like you're not loyal for whatever reason, or a lack of movement or choice or decision that may have been needed between two people may have kind of been delayed in some way. Because yeah, there was some type of lack of movement or something here that, you know, it could be financial insecurity as well. Maybe you feel like this person isn't willing to make it work because, you know, you don't have a job at the moment. I don't know. Or there was something here that proved a lack of loyalty for some of you. Okay. And, you know, it has caused you to kind of hold back and not really address the situation. However, this is a huge breakthrough week for you, Pisces, when it comes to your love life, because I do feel like you're getting a lot of clarity and truth surrounding everything that has been hidden. And, you know, there is going, because Queen of Cups, King of Cups, there's mutual love between the two of you. The two of you admire each other very deeply. There's a lot of deep respect. However, things may have become very confusing in this situation because your person has not been open about their feelings, about what's going on. And it kind of made things appear to be something that it wasn't within your own subconscious, and it manifested fears. And, you know, because I feel like this is like intimate, you know, this is some type of intimate communication or exchange of energy between you and someone else that you may be even keeping to yourself for whatever reason. Clarify that, High Priestess. Potentially because the two of you are very different. This may be someone that is not your typical boo, or vice versa, or this relationship is backed up with a lot of unconventional energy or difference in values, maybe difference in cultures, whatever. There's something here that is making you have a hard time making something public because of some type of unconventionalness to it. Or, I mean, some of you, if it's an ex, you may feel like you're getting back with your ex, but people around you are being petty about it, okay, with that Five of Cups. Or if it's a new thing or something of that nature, you may feel like there's a lot of people that are being, you know, that are looking down on this whole situation because of someone that may be getting left behind, whatever that means for you, which is creating a lot of like, you know, it's almost like you are aware that someone or a group of people or just everybody on your social media, whatever, is not going to understand that the intensity of what you and someone else has. So I feel like there's a lot you're keeping to yourself here, but you are getting the clarity you need this week, Pisces, when it comes to being able to move forward with someone. And again, there's some type of breakthrough energy, clarity, you know, communication that for some of you, your person is asking for forgiveness or vice versa. Okay. And again, this is like intimate, like mature, you know, this is a very intimate type of connection. And I feel like you're treating it as such. You're treating it very sacredly, and you're not letting the pettiness of the bystanders hold you back. And vice versa, to be quite honest with you. Okay? So whoever you're dealing with, Pisces. So yeah, I feel like there's, you know, some good stuff. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, this is someone that is definitely going to be communicating love for you. This person definitely deals with an inferiority complex, though. They may feel like you're gonna reject them for whatever reason, or they feel like you're gonna focus on all their negatives, even if that's just because of the past. What's this Four of Cups? They may feel like you've grown tired of them, Pisces, too, because there was a lack of growth. Like things could have started between the two of you, and then things kind of grew cold, or it didn't really go anywhere. And this person may be feeling like you're bored of them, or you've grown tired of them. And if there was a distance between the two of you, that distance or lack of communication, again, with that Moon card, things may have been something it wasn't, like completely opposite. Like this person's view on the situation may have been completely different than yours, and it all kind of came together in the world and kind of came full turn. But I feel like this person is in a space of dealing with a lot of inferiority complexes, you know, communicating from a place of love and asking for forgiveness potentially, or accepting apologies. But they are kind of following your lead because they're wondering, like, Why isn't Pisces, or why did Pisces stop nurturing me? Why did Pisces grow tired of me? Is Pisces tired of my shit? It's like, look, they're trying to be smart. They're trying to play it by ear. And again, they are communicating, but they're, you know, they don't want to come off overbearing for some of you. And they're also in a space of, you know, low-key feeling like you've grown tired of them. If it's a relationship, Pisces, where you have a long history with this person, you may feel like this person has become distant because of something you've done in the relationship, whether you never made enough money or you cheated or something like that, or something. Okay, you may feel like this person isn't willing to work it out with you because of that, and that's what caused this like unknown element. But this person is just feeling like, shit, I love the shit out of Pisces, but I feel like Pisces is leaving me behind, or I feel like Pisces left me behind, and they're starting to wonder if you just grew tired of their love or grew tired of the whole situation. And, you know, it may, and this is someone that doesn't want to come off overbearing or needy or too much or whatever it may be, right? So if there's a relationship, if this is a relationship where there's a long history, I feel like the two of you love the shit out of each other, but you both have fears of being left behind because, different reasons, but the same fears, okay? But if it's someone that you haven't really been in communication with and there's been a lot of unknown shit, you're getting clarity to that unknown shit, okay? And there is going to be a very honest heart-to-heart conversation between the two of you, a lot of enlightenment. Seven of Swords, though. So when this, okay, especially if you haven't been communicating with this person for a long time, and this person never really starts to realize your worth to them until after the fact, okay? This person may almost feel like they're getting away with, you know, I feel like they're omitting that with the Hermit card. Like, this is someone that is trying to be wise when it comes to deception on their part. So this person may have a lot of deception or sneakiness, or maybe they wasted your time, or they were really manipulative or not really seizing opportunities when they come. This person may almost be keeping to themselves the fact that they were sneaky or that they were deceptive, or because maybe that was what was preventing this person from approaching you, is because they either feel like they wasted your time, or they feel like there was some type of sneaky underhanded is highlighted to me right now. So underhanded, they may feel like there was some type of underhanded energy on their part, and they may low-key feel like they've got away with that, but they do see you from a different perspective, and they want to heal the situation with you. Okay, so there's a lot of communication between the two of you, Pisces, and I feel like, you know, if we were reading Love and Romance Oracle right now, it would be like, you know, heart-to-heart conversations. I don't have that deck with me right now, but, you know, heart-to-heart conversations, I feel like, is happening for you this week, and it's giving you a lot of clarity. But you're still keeping things on the down low. You're keeping it sacred. You know, you're keeping all of this on the down low. I feel like your person is too. They may be trying to avoid, give me one more on that Seven of Swords, guy. I feel like that's more so avoiding external, you know, influences, or if they feel like, or this is someone that is just feeling like they got away with missing an opportunity. Like, they may feel like they already missed a shot with you, but they feel like they're getting another chance. But there's still that insecurity level. I don't know, things are happening really quickly with that Eight of Wands. So there's an end to some form of stagnancy. Things are starting to happen really quickly. For those of you where you are heavily indulged into the situation or emotionally available or open, this person may feel like you closed off a little bit as well, or you're not as open as you were in the past, and that's kind of causing them to question whether you're tired of them, or whether you really support this too. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have strong Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini, and Pisces. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I love yous. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for moderating. Thanks for being on here. Toodaloo. Toodaloo.